Alright, we are recording for the final part of Trine for the Nightmare Prince, where we actually fight the Nightmare Prince. He was provided by Tinsley PR from Modus Games back when I originally reviewed it. Which was back when it released.
The heroes now needed to encourage Celius to fight his own shadow, which he had himself summoned using his father's spellbooks. And here was the problem. What could the three heroes do for Celius, if only the prince himself could defeat this villain? And what sort of nightmares did the shadow have in store for them all?
Piercing shadow? That's a dangerous spell. It's half shadow and half ice.
You needn't fight us.
But a peaceful resolution seemed now impossible.
Okay, that doesn't seem... Oop, don't want to stand there. Ow. I'll just wait. That did seem a bit more engaging than what I remember from when it came out, but it's still like the Pontius's Nightmare is more.
Despite all that, I'm still not dead. Shall we go another round? I have all the time in the world. You foolish boy. Your light cannot harm me.
The light isn't for you. It's for me.
No, wait! Don't take me back! You'll regret this! Think how you'll have to guard me day and night! I'll poison your thoughts!
Nothing worse than what you've already put me through. Well, thank you for returning me to my imprisoned stay at the Astral Academy.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be much more lenient with how much you've learned during this journey.
Yes, maybe they'll only lock me up at night.
Sounds like progress to me.
I wish I could reward you all somehow, but I don't have anything.
Don't worry about it. Good luck.
What an adventure. It was nice to be of help to someone. Not just, skeleton deconstruction.
I see what you mean. And I agree. Lifting someone up instead of putting down goblins.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a pie eating contest to get to.
Sounds like we're ready to head our own ways again.
Who knows what kind of trouble will find us next? Maybe an army of enraged, enchanted hogs.
No, I think those already got taken care of.
Until we meet again.
Despite that final boss really not be, true, as I did say, that felt more engaging than the, Pontius is not the brightest. It was more engaging than what I remember. But it is still a good game. It really is still a good game. Even if the final boss is, not as interesting as, say, the Pontius fight, which there are those 3 friends of his that were the subject of his nightmare. Which, do they exist in Trine 3? Because I've not played that game. Because it didn't... I don't know who they are. And I don't recall them existing in Trine 1 or 2. I don't want to say I'm watching things go by. Oh, there's the seal. Having lunch. Yep, don't have that. The male bird. Amadeus, with his kids, all of whom have mastered the fireball spell, and Margaret, that's her name in the back. That's right, there was something. She wanted a hat. There was some talk about her wanting the hat, and then she's back. Despite the harshness that she's described as having, I think even in earlier games, well, he really is dedicated. I don't think this Infinite Blues. I could be wrong, though. Because I wasn't paying attention. And my guess is that it's the melody thing, that DLC that's going. Yeah, to other Frostbite employees. yeah, I think I would have noticed if this had come out. Well, if this had come out before we're looping. Yeah, so with this done, I've got 19 weeks covered, because that was part 18, but Toby's Dream is 19. And I know what game I want to do after this. Because if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't realize I wasn't doing intermediary games between Trine 1 and Trine 2, I would have used that as intermediary. Another game that I reviewed previously, but I don't want to name it because, who knows, I may change my mind before this is over. But I'm gonna leave it in the in this group. What do they call it in Steam? I don't remember now. Library, whatever it is. Because now it's all tag based. Whereas it had a different name before. But I have one that keeps track of like what Modus games I'm using right now, or will be using soon. So like Visiclean Detail has been in there and installed for a long time. I have the next one that I want to do in there and have no reason to remove that. Also, I have Left 4 Dead 2 in there, because Left 4 Dead 2 is just one of those games I just keep it installed all the time. Because you never know when you just feel like going in and killing some zombies. But yeah, I think I've mentioned that for my thinking on that is when I finish off Visiclean Detail, I'll start using the Left 4 Dead 2 campaigns in the same way. Where it's like, oh, I need to, get an even number of videos, do that. Of course, that's for the heart rate schedule, not the gauge tracker schedule. And I also have World War Z. I really do need to invest time into playing that. Unfortunately, I got it. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was one of the early Epic Mega sales. So I got it actually pretty cheap. So I don't mind that I haven't played it yet, but it is I play that. I just have no idea when. It is on the list though to come back to do for recording. So I think, what else? What other games in general do I have there? Oh yeah, I did add, because I mentioned in one of the previous parts that, the game kind of reminded me a little bit of the Lego game. I added those to the list of things to do in the future. But I need to get 1 or 2 games at some point. Because I do have PC versions of the original Lego Star Wars, which was the first of these Lego games, and Lego Star Wars: The Original Trilogy. I do have both those, but on disc, and I don't know if they'll work right. But there's going to be a Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga coming out this year. Depending on that price, I might just buy that, and then that's how I would start. Because, you gotta start with the original, right? Like the original Lego game, so I'd probably do that. And also, but I have that on Wii, the Complete Saga, which was both trilogies. But now we got the complete collection. Now we got Skywalker Saga coming up with that'll also have the latter 3 movies Lego-fied. At least I assume so. I also have the Lego Indiana Jones. Not the one that's based on Crystal Skulls. I don't want that one. Crystal Skulls was bad. But I have that on Wii as well, and it's like, well, get that on PC. So if I do those, I'll do that. I also have the Batman game. Marvel Superheroes and Marvel Avengers, The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings. I don't think I have any other. And that finishes that. But yeah, so at some point I will see about doing them. I have no idea when though. I've got plenty of other games I can do first. The gauge tracker, and that's how it would be. It would not be. It would not be with heart rate. I don't think that would be necessary. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can mention or talk about that would be interesting or useful. It's also just fun, and I do have. I can actually capture some console games. Because I do have the capture card. It'll just be a little bit of pain. I'm just looking over to see what other games I got that could be interesting. I see one that would be interesting, but it would be kind of tricky to do Pikmin. Because I'd want to set up the IR on the monitor and play through that. Or getting the gaze track over there would be too much a hassle. Yeah, at some point though, I really do, because I have stuff that's like part of the reason, like I got both of the Classic Edition. What did they call? What did Nintendo call it? Because I got the SNES and the NES of those. And it's like part of the reason I got both those was like some of those games would be good for doing the stuff in. But I got so many games on PC, and it's so much easier to work on PC than to, hook up the mini consoles. Doable, but I just haven't really felt like it. Alright, anyway, I can stop talking. See you next time, which... Well, I know what the game will probably be, but I may change my mind. You never know. It will be the game I have in mind, though, it'll be a fun one, and it'll be a good one to do with the gaze tracker, I think. Alright, see you then.